In this video, I'm going to show you why I think PolyNome is the ideal tool for the gigging drummer. In the early development stages of PolyNome, I sent it out to various drummers to get their feedback. And while I was very excited about the complicated things that PolyNome could do, I got a lot of feedback from working drummers saying that they wanted something that was simple and easy to change the tempo. One of these drummers was Ralph Salmins. He's one of the best and hardest working drummers in Britain, if not the world. And he said he would like something that had a very large tempo control, a very large play button, very large plus and minus buttons, and access to some simple clicks. So what I'm going to show you now is what's been codenamed on my to-do list as Ralph Salmins mode. You'll see in the presets library that I've created a 16th note click, a quarter note click, 12/8 clicks, and some count-offs. So the 16th note click is simply a 16th note click on a loop. And the count-off is one bar of the same. And then the quarter note click is a quarter note click on a loop, and the count-off is one bar of the same. I've created a playlist and called it Basic Clicks, and I added these presets to that playlist. You'll see that the top one is a loop, and the second one is 1 rep. And then the third one is a loop, and the fourth one is 1 rep. So to access Ralph Salmins mode, click the arrows in the top right, and you'll see we get a large tempo control, a large play button, and large plus or minus buttons. If you click the lock on the tempo, that means that the tempo applies to all of these presets. So let's say you have to count off a song in 4/4 and it's 120 BPM. Just hit 4/4 count off, hit the tempo, enter 120, and we're done. If you wanted a click for the entire song, click on the quarter note click and hit play. It's as simple as that. If you needed a 12/8 count off at 134 BPM, click on that, 134, and we're done. Very simple, very quick. So the other feature that I mentioned was a request from Jonathan Atkinson. He told me that he sometimes finds himself on a gig and he's playing to a click, but the rest of the band isn't. And the singer might turn around and nod that she wants the tempo to be just a little bit faster. Now with metronomes that you buy in music stores, when you hit the plus or minus keys, usually the metronome changes the tempo and restarts at the second that you hit it. And that can be really difficult to time just perfectly. So with PolyNome, the tempo doesn't change until the start of a bar. I'll show you what I mean. We'll choose quarter note click, and I'll hit play, and you'll see on the main page that it's a bar that's looping. Now if I was to nudge the tempo here, it waits for a new bar to start before the tempo changes. So I can nudge up a few steps, and it will wait until the start of a new cycle. So I hope John's happy with that, and I hope Ralph likes the Ralph Salmins mode, and I hope you find PolyNome to be a really useful tool.